MEM School of Engineering, Department of ECE, subject Linear Integrated Circuit, chapter number 3. So last class we discussed with current mirror, current sources, voltage sources and voltage reference. So in this chapter 3, we are going to discuss about differential amplifier. So this is the main base of the operational amplifier circuits. Okay. The function of differential amplifier is to amplify the difference between two signals. The need for differential amplifier arises in many physical measurements where response from DC to many megahertz of frequency is required. So this forms the basic input stage of an integrated amplifier. So these are the advantages of a differential amplifier. The basic differential amplifier has the following important properties of excellent stability, high versatility, high immunity to interference signals. The differential amplifier as a building block of the op-amp has the advantage of lower cost, easier fabrication as IC component, and closely matched components. So differential amplifier having two inputs V1 and V2, and output will be V out is equal to A of V1 minus V2. Okay, that is a difference of V1 and V2 minus. So that is amplified with the gain J. Okay, so we in general in differential amplifier we have two modes available. One is common mode, another one is differential mode. Okay, so we can call ADM as a differential mode gain and ACM as a common mode gain. That is V out is equal to ADM of V1 minus V2. So differential amplifier with active load. So differential amplifier is designed with active load to increase the differential mode voltage gain. The open circuit voltage gain of op-amp is needed to be as large as possible. So this is got by cascading the gain stages which increase the phase shift and the amplifier also become oscillations. The gain can be increased by using the large values of collector resistance for such a circuit. The voltage gain is given by ADM is equal to GM into RC. So these are the limitations for the differential amplifier. So this is the basic circuit of differential amplifier, which is having four transistor Q1, Q2, Q4. So that is two input V1 and V2. The function of differential amplifier is amplify the difference between two signals. These are the basic introduction, basic values. In common mode gain, an average of the two input signal is called common mode signal. That is VC is equal to V1 plus V2 divided by 2. That is V out is equal to AC into VC. We can write as V out is equal to AD into VD plus AC into VC. So this is a common mode rejection ratio. The ability of differential amplifier to reject a common mode signal is defined by the ratio called common mode rejection ratio, denoted as CMRR. So CMRR is defined as the ratio of the differential voltage gain AD to common mode gain AC and is expressed in dB. So CMRR is equal to 20 log AD divided by AC of dB. Okay, these are the four different configuration of differential amplifier. That is dual input balanced output, dual input unbalanced output, single input balanced output, single input unbalanced output. Okay, dual input balanced output. That means if you are giving different input to the different terminal means it is a dual input. Balanced output means we are taking the we are taking the output from the both the output end of the two transistor. Okay. So dual input, unbalanced output. Here we are giving two inputs as well as unbalanced means we are getting the output in the any one of the terminal of transistor. output terminal. So next one, single input balance output. That means we are giving any one of the input and the balance output means we are taking the common output. Next is single input unbalanced output. So we are giving one input as well as we are taking the one output side output. Okay, these are the basic differential amplifier concept. Okay, now we are going for main content of the unit number 1, that is operational amplifier IC 741. Okay, so simply we can call as the app amp. Okay, now we are going to see about the basic information of the app amp. The operational amplifier or op amp in short, fundamentally a voltage supplying device designed to be used with the external feedback component such as the resistor and the capacitors between its output and the input terminal. So these feedback components determine the resulting function or operation of the amplifier and by virtue of the different feedback configuration, whether resistive, capacitive or both. The amplifier can perform a variety of different operations, giving rise to its name of the operational amplifier. So generally, operational amplifier having two input, one is inverting input, another one is non-inverting output, and in the one output. So this is the basic pin diagram symbol and the equivalent symbol for the IC741. So IC741 is a 8-pin package. It is having input offset, inverting input, non-inverting input, minus VCC power supply, no connections, plus VCC power supply, output and input offset. Okay. So generally we are using inputs and output terminals. So the remaining terminals, the remaining terminals, input offset and now connection will not be used in the any kind of operations. It will be used for the reduce the errors. Okay, offset to reduce the offset errors. So this is the basic symbol of op amp. Non-inverting mode. Okay, so that is non-inverting mode means if we are giving input as a sine wave means output will be a sine wave. Okay, there is no phase shift between the input and the output. Other same as so like that the inverting amplifier will be if input and output will be phase shifted with 180-degree phase shift. So military range of IC741. This is the basic characteristics. While using the temperature measurement, that is a working temperature range, we can divide into the three model: military, industrial, and commercial purpose. See, these are the leading manufacturer of linear ICs. Okay, so that is Fairchild, National Semiconductor, Motorola, so RCA, Texas Instruments, Sanborn Brown. So these are symbols used in the IC for the manufacture. Okay, same as temperature range. In military condition, it will be used minus 55 degree to 125 degrees Celsius. So industrial temperature means minus 20 to 85. Then commercial temperature will be 0 degree to 70 degree Celsius. Okay, so these are the temperature range. Okay, this is the basic concept of IC741. Okay, we need to know what is IC741. We need to know the what is the symbol. So what is the internal circuit diagram of the IC741 will be seen in the next class. Okay, thank you.